Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be an episode about the 5 things that I love about my brand new, well, new to me, 2011 Porsche Cayenne. Matches my phone. Also matches the key with the matching Pirelli tires. Pirelli. And the first thing that's obvious is the color. For me, the color is super rare. It's M1C, is Sand Yellow. It is a polarizing color. For me, I love it. Some people may not like it, but I think it's got this beautiful knockdown version of like a pastel yellow. And I think that this was a launch color when this car was released in 2011 for the 958 generation. And I think it just looks beautiful. It captures the lines of this vehicle very well. And it's a color that I enjoy thoroughly. So I picked it up and the minute I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. It was the color that captured me. It's the color that helps people turn around whenever they see the car. I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is definitely it. This captures a little bit more of my personality. It's a little bit more bold, more striking. And that is the reason why I chose to commit to this color. The second thing that I like about this car is a little bit less obvious because with the previous Cayenne that I owned, I had a 955 VR6 6-speed manual. This one's an automatic. But the one thing that attracted me to this car specifically was the V8 engine that makes a naturally aspirated 400 horsepower. It is by far the most powerful engine that I've ever owned in a car. It drives extremely fast and it feels a lot lighter than my previous Cayenne. It's actually 400 pounds less than the previous generation 955. So that was an improvement over the previous car when it was released back in 2003, 2004 for that model year. And with the weight reduction, they just made the car a little bit more nimble. It made it handle better. So what I experienced with this car is, even though there's a lot of weight on the front end because of that 4.8 liter V8, it actually handles and grips the road really, really well. And it's something that I'm really excited about in terms of how this car drives, how it handles, how it feels. And in the process, it's become a little bit more fuel efficient than the previous generation, even though that engine was only 6 cylinders and this one's a V8. So that's something that I'm excited about, especially on my long commute to work. Another thing is this car is spacious. My leg is fully extended to the brake pedal. There's space behind me in the back seat, and you don't even see my knee as it's hitting the pedals. Like when I hit the brake pedal, you don't see my knee. In my 911, the knees are up here, but that's an experience that I sign up for because I love driving that car. And even that car, the 911, has superior space capacity. But I think for my purposes, I need to have a car with a lot of space. I have a family that I want to carry around whenever they come visit New York. You know, if my nephew's here, my sister, my brother-in-law, my parents, everybody can fit in this car. So this is just a wonderful car to have as opposed to the C300, which was not a very spacious vehicle. Even though the C300 was a great car, and that car gave me absolutely no issues over the course of 3 years. So shout out to Mercedes for making a really good product. The fourth thing that I love about this car is the center stack. It's inclined just like a Carrera GT. So this incline that you have in the center stack, you saw in all the generations of Porsches during this time. So the Cayman, the Boxster, the 911, the Panamera, the Carrera GT, the 918 Spider all have this same incline from the dashboard down to the center console. That beautiful incline, and it's filled with buttons. There's no screens. And I love that because it's something that like once you learn the ergonomics of this car, you just, heated seats, the temperature, like these buttons don't break. Like they're very durable. They're built to a standard. They're built to last. When things have a screen, they sort of age over time. And in the next video, when I explain the 5 things that I hate, I'm going to talk about the screen. But for the idea that it's only one screen and not like a plethora of screens, I have real gauges. It's a beautiful thing. Like, I have something that's very analog, and I can feel it, I can touch it, and it's great, and everything works. Like, it's designed to last, and that's what I really like about this car. It's like, it's over buttoned, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have because buttons are safer. It minimizes the time that I'm away from the wheel. So if I need to change the temperature, I may glance down for like 2 seconds, but I'm not toggling through menus and screens trying to adjust the temperature, trying to adjust the air vents and the direction in which they're blowing. Like, my mind and my attention is focused on the road. And that's what Porsche did really, really well in the early 2010s or the 20 teens. And the final thing that I really love about this car is the shifter. Yes, it's an automatic. It is the first automatic Porsche that I've ever owned. I was very skeptical about getting an automatic because I was like, well, there is this manual car that's for sale up in Canada, in Ontario, and I could fly into Ontario and pick up a violet metallic car that I saw him bring a trailer that I really, really liked. But then this popped up locally, just me browsing through Facebook Marketplace, like in the middle of the night, and I'm like, that looks like a really cool idea. It's a cool color I've never seen. I didn't even know they offered this color in period. I never knew it was a color that was ever offered on a Cayenne. Usually you see like grays, blacks, silvers, whites, or on the rare occasion you might see a blue, and that could have been cool, but this yellow it captured my attention, and I was like, I have to do it. This Tonka truck thing has to happen. Big Bird is taking flight. So here we are. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that I really like about this Porsche Cayenne. I hope you enjoyed my rundown of the 5 things that I really like about this car. The next video will be about me talking about the 5 things that I do not like about this Porsche Cayenne. Stay tuned. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below.